Chapter 3 is governed by the letter R, that stands for resilience. You know that feeling when you're walking into a supermarket with 40 different cereals staring back at you, options in front of you. Most of us tend to freeze, grab nothing, just walk out because we're overwhelmed because of the options. That's what dating apps can do to the human mind in the modern day. Here's the thing. If we've already decided on our favorite cereal, all of those choices don't really matter to us. Turns out, the same principle applies to relationships. And science validates this statement. When someone commits to one person, their brain literally rewrites itself for happiness. Research from the Harvard Medical School shows us that long-term couples produce higher levels of oxytocin and vasopressin, the bonding hormones that in the long term give human beings a sense of deep satisfaction and emotional stability. Epigenetics is a new field of biology that tells us that there's certain aspects of your genome that are predetermined, like the shape of your nose, your skin color, your height. But there's a part of your own genome that gets slightly altered based on your own behavioral patterns, based on your life choices. And one of the key factors that affects your epigenetic journey positively is your love life. The person you choose to love. Cuddling sessions. Memories that you're creating with them. These little aspects of what we understand as love can actually affect our biology in the long term. In today's world, everything is programmed to give us short bursts of happiness instead of giving us something more long-lasting. Most dating apps are designed to simply keep us swiping. They use the same systematic processes to flood our brains with dopamine every time we match with someone. Research shows us that users develop something called a rejection mindset, where their acceptance rates drop by 27% as they see more profiles because their brains get overwhelmed by the choices in front of them. And even if we decide to give someone a chance, in the modern day, social media doesn't let us feel satisfied with what we have. Our DMs are filled with compliments from random people. The number of likes on our photos tends to convince us that maybe there's something better out there for me. But with someone real, while our phones keep showing us content designed to make us doubt what's actually real and what's with us in the present. Relationship advice that makes normal problems seem toxic. Couple goals that make our partner look like a bare minimum partner. Stories that make us feel like we're wasting time. Our algorithms are literally training us to be unsatisfied.
Dating app culture is affecting marriages in terms of extramarital affairs. But these options are so temporary, that's what they should realize. None of these options which are available are long lasting. That is why in a relationship, you do need to understand very, very clearly that you need to have that commitment, come what may be the temptations, come what may be the options available. It may sound old school, but believe you me, a commitment will give you long-term results.
And this is where resilience comes in. Resilience means staying when things get boring, when things get messy, when things get uncomfortable. When we realize that maybe our partners aren't perfect. When the butterflies die down. When the honeymoon phase is over. When we realize that we're left with an actual human being who's got flaws, who's got opinions, and maybe we don't agree with their opinions and don't enjoy their flaws. Here's some questions for the sake of self-reflection. Key questions that will tell you how resilient you truly are. Firstly, am I addicted to the feeling of being wanted by new people? Do I use social media validation to avoid dealing with relationship problems? Am I more invested in how my relationship looks online than how it makes me feel? Do I sabotage good things because uncertainty feels more exciting than stability? Now, my recommendation is to take a screenshot of these questions so that you help yourself in your self-awareness journey. Let's move on.